Hi everyone, Jenna Haskins here, holistic health, wellness, and fitness coach. So I wanted to talk with you guys about weight loss and things that can make weight loss different for people. There has been some questions about some weight loss information, so I wanted to share this with you guys. So number one, okay, everybody's body is different, okay? We all store fat differently. We all store muscle differently. We all have different metabolic functions. We all have different metabolisms, okay? So all this stuff is different. Different workouts will give different results. Different meal plans will give different results. So yesterday, you guys may have seen that I posted my numbers, which was my measurement, my weight, and my apple pear shape. And this is all part of my 12-week program that I actually offer to clients to help them with weight loss. And when I say weight loss, I do not just mean the number on the scale dropping. I mean losing fat, okay? So first thing I want to show, because it was brought to my attention that I weigh 134 pounds, and that puts me, it's 134.8 technically, but that puts me in what is considered my range for my height, okay? So I'm a 5'2" tall woman, so obviously I'm a girl, so I'm 5'2". Anywhere from 124 to 135 is considered normal range. However, I am not trying to lose weight as in getting the scale lower. I'm trying to lose fat, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So this, I may not look very big, but I have a lot of fat. So if you look, I'm not trying to gross anyone out, but I have fat, okay? Fat. So my waist is up here. When you measure your waist, you're measuring up here. This considered is part of your hips. So if you guys look, I have love handles. I have a belly, okay? So for the person who told me that I am in my normal range, I understand I am considered normal range. However, I am what is called a pear shape. I don't want love handles. I don't want the belly. So I'm not trying to lose really my arms. I'm not trying to really lose much in the legs. I'm trying to lose here. And what I do is what is called metabolic exercise. So what I'm doing is I'm getting my metabolic system and my metabolism to boost so that I burn fat. Okay, that is what I am trying to do. So I also have always felt more comfortable being around the 125 range personally. However, my biggest thing is losing fat. Now, there is a difference between weight loss and fat loss. Okay, so a lot of people, when they start exercising, they don't do, I'm not saying they don't do the proper exercises to just not do them. They don't always know how to work out properly in order to lose the weight as in fat, not lose the weight as in bone mass and muscle. So a lot of times what happens is when people get working out, they lose bone mass and they lose muscle. They're not losing fat. That's why the scale may be going down, but they don't look any smaller, okay? That's what happens. Just like people will plateau if you don't adjust your calories. And I know that all of you guys are probably thinking, well, calorie counting doesn't work. It does work. You just have to know how to do it, which is why I am a fitness coach to help you guys with that if you guys need help. So when you do certain exercises do certain things for your body. So the exercises that I do 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I do an exercise routine. It's never the same routine every day. It is slightly different every day. So every Monday for 3 weeks, I do a certain routine. Every Wednesday for 3 weeks, I do a certain routine. Every Friday for 3 weeks, I do a certain routine. Then for the next 3 weeks, they change. They're different. And this is what I'm going to do for my clients, okay? Because we are women. The thing with women is what makes us lose weight is our growth hormone. It's not our thyroid area. Our growth hormone is actually in our brain, okay? So there are certain workouts that we can do that can actually put that growth hormone into overdrive. And that is going to help our metabolic system come up, and that's going to help us lose weight, okay? So women lose weight a lot differently than men do, okay? And I'm sure you guys have already figured out, just like how we start gaining weight as we get older and get closer to like menopause, we gain weight, where Men around 50 start gaining weight, but it's different. They can lose the weight usually faster than we can. Ours is because we have to use that growth hormone, okay? And that is actually in our brain, not in our thyroid. A lot of people think the growth hormone is in your thyroid. It's actually not. It's in your brain. So there are certain exercises that I do and I teach people to do, okay, in my workouts that actually help you to burn fat. Another thing is what you're eating and how you're eating it and how often, not really how often you're eating. You can have 6 meals a day and still lose weight. It's what you're eating, when you're eating versus when you're working out, okay? So there are many things. So if you have like a weight loss doctor, okay, your plan is not going to be the same as my plan, okay? If you do your own weight loss things, your plan and my plan are not going to be the same unless you're actually learning from me how to do your own weight loss. And again, just because the scale may be going up and down doesn't mean that you're losing fat. It could be that you're losing muscle and bone. Now, if it's the other way around, so if it is someone, so just for instance, just for an example, say there are two people that have the same height and they have the same measurements, okay, as far as like their arms, their waist, their bust, all that, but their weights are different. The reason why the weights are different is because they're two different people, okay? They're completely different. They could be built differently. Some people have more bone mass than others. If you have more bone mass, your weight's going to be higher. If you have more muscle mass than the other person, then your weight is going to be higher. Weight weighs more, or muscle weighs more than fat, okay? So you can never compare two people, even if they're the same, around the same age, the same sex, in the same height, in the same measurements, you can never compare their weight or their weight loss because they have different meal plans. They have different exercise routines. One may have more bone mass and more muscle mass than the other. So the one with the more muscle mass, the more bone mass is going to weigh more than the person with less bone mass and less muscle mass because, like I said, muscle weighs more than fat. So it all just depends on how they're doing their workout, what their workout consists of, and how they're eating, what they're eating, and their body structure, okay? So if they've got more muscle, like if they're more muscle, okay, they're going to weigh more because muscle weighs more. If they are less muscle, then they're going to weigh less. If they are less bone mass, they're going to weigh less. If they're more bone mass, they're going to weigh more. So you can never, ever, ever compare yourself to someone else, no matter what it is. None of us are alike. We are not a bunch of cookie cutters. You know, we're not just coming out of a factory on a conveyor belt and they're just cookie cutter process, all right? Everything is different. But just so you guys know, I do offer a 12-week program where I will teach you how I do it, so that I am actually losing fat and not losing muscle and bone mass, especially since we're females. With us being women, we need as much bone mass as possible because we already lose that naturally as we age. However, when you work out, you actually rebuild your bone mass along with your muscle mass. So if you have any questions or if you're interested in a free consultation to see if I would be a good choice for you as a fitness coach, if you are looking to get some fitness into your life, you can either reach out to me or you can actually schedule an appointment right here on this Facebook page. If you're watching on YouTube, then just go ahead and put it in the comments and I will get you the link to set up your free consultation. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Sending you all of the holistic love I can possibly send you. Take care, guys. Bye.